Welcome to my channel. In this video I'll be showing you my drawings from 2018. Well, first up we have this watercolor drawing which I did a few weeks ago. I focused a lot on like fashion design and like an aesthetic here, trying to make it look very like fashion oriented. The next drawing I have is a Batman sketch that I did. This was I drew this back when I was really inspired by comic books and stuff, and I was watching a lot of Jim Lee streams on YouTube. This is a watercolor drawing I did a few weeks ago. It's really random. I didn't know what I was drawing. I was just making up on the spot, as with most of my drawings. Here's another watercolor drawing that also doesn't have any message, although it does seem that it has some metaphoric themes here, like the branch piercing through the heart from the back and like the small house. Next we have like a surreal Mickey Mouse and Minnie Mouse drawing, which I did my own art style. It looks a bit weird, but I do like how I approached it. Next we have Mario and Princess Peach drawing, which I did a few days ago. I really like this one. I like how light the colors are and how I did the clothing folds. Next is a drawing of a person and the reflection. I was just playing around with different colors and color schemes with the watercolor, and I was trying to learn reflections with the mirrors and stuff. I have a blue ballpoint drawing that I did of a girl character with short hair. This is probably one of my favorites. I did one of my earliest drawings from this year. I drew it on the 10th of January. Here we have another watercolor drawing, which I did back in July. It was one of my first watercolor drawings, so I'm really proud of it. Here I have a drawing that was done with graylets. This was inspired by a lot of Disney films and stuff. It was back when I was revisiting Disney movies, and I was really inspired and tried to capture like the romantic, hopeful kind of ambience. Here is just like a simple girl drawing that focuses mostly on shadows and light. There's some umbrellas here in the background. There's a lot of implied shading and lines in this one. Another graylit drawing focuses heavily on like this land, like the scenery, and yeah. This is backwards. What is this? Oh, another graylit drawing. I really like how this one turned out. The shading and everything. I shaded the entire background, and then I used the rays on some parts to imply light. I like how I approached this neatly and didn't rush it that much. I usually really rush my lines and my drawings. They get really messy. Next is another just a guy drawing in graylit. I think this looks pretty cool, though I'm not too proud of the background. It's a bit, it's not that correct. I don't think I followed the perspective lines and stuff. I just did it for fun. Another character drawing. Another character drawing that I really like. Oh, this was probably one of my first watercolor drawings. I took a lot of time on this one and turned out to be one of my favorite and one of my best ones. A recent watercolor drawing of guy character, another character. Oh, this one was this watercolor drawing was focused around perfume and fashion. Focused a lot on the feeling of emotion and something more romantic, I guess, and calm. Another drawing, fashion oriented, watercolors, and the last drawing is just two girl characters, friends, hanging out. I used only watercolors for this one, no fine liners, and that's it. I might do another one of these videos for my 2017 drawings. I have a lot more from that year.